Shoots a fader. He gets that one.
His presence
in the NBA. Horford's been driving opponents crazy for years.
Hits it from drive by Tatum. Pass to Horford. That's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. He's covered by Horford. And they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
How good of an outside shooter can he become? He may have already exceeded expectations.
Has the swagger right now.
You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though. Come on, guys, you should know that.
Despite trading 2 All-Stars, the Thunder were still able to compete last year. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They lead by 7.
wow, and that's short to get a team going.
And they definitely need to get going. They wouldn't mind shaving a few more points off the lead right away.
Yeah, it starts with defense here. Defensively, the cautious approach is not going to work.
And now is not the time for caution. They've got to start taking some...
You're now tuned in to Old Head TV. Put some pressure on that like and that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn those notifications on. Yo, what it is, YouTube world? It's Old Head TV, and I'm back in the building, back in the builder, and I'm back with another banger for my 2K family. And today we're gonna talk about this Kevin Garnett build, better than the replica build. I'm just gonna put it out there. Stop wasting your money and time on replica builds. They are trash, and honestly, you were just paying for the luxury of having your favorite player's nickname instead of your player's archetype on your player panel. And I hope the 2K devs do better in 2K24, because some of these attributes on these replica builds are horrible, like the White Howard, for example. They gave my man a 0 pass accuracy. Who in their right mind is making a build with 0 pass accuracy? And not only that, I saw the big ticket replica build, and that was terrible. Also, they gave KG a 74 block rating. Just disrespectful. But with that said, if you're looking for a Swiss Army knife power forward, agile, extremely aggressive, athletic, incredibly fluid, that can run the floor like a gazelle and look like a guard at times, but can still defend and rebound like a big man's supposed to, made in the image of Kevin Garnett, then look no further, because I have the perfect build for you. So let's get into it. Alright, for the position, we're gonna go with power forward. Shooting hand, right, left, doesn't matter. Jersey number does matter, because we're making a Kevin Garnett big ticket build, so we're gonna go with number 21. Now let's get into the body settings. Alright, for the height, we're gonna go with 6'11". The weight is gonna be 220 pounds. For the wingspan, I know Kevin Garnett wingspan is like 7'4", 7'5", but for a more intimidating look, we're gonna go with 7'8" on the wingspan. And also that 7'8" wingspan is gonna be very beneficial for getting contest on the interior and the perimeter. Now for the body shape, we're gonna go with defined. Now let's move on to the attributes. Now my problem with the replica build was pretty much everything, but in particular, it was the finishing. Something didn't really sit right with the finishing. They had the close shot at a 90, the driving layup was like a 70 or a 72, driving dunk was like a 67, and we know Kevin Garnett was a beast in that department. So right here, right now, we're gonna totally revamp the build. So for the close shot, we're gonna take that to an 85, and that's gonna give us gold fast twitch, gold fearless finisher, and we're gonna get gold masher. For the driving layup, we're gonna take that to an 80, just so we could get access to that silver acrobat, because if you know KG like I did, even though he was 6'11", he could pop out and hit you with a reverse layup at any moment. So we're gonna need that silver acrobat, and when we take it up to that 80, we get an extra badge point, and who doesn't love an extra badge point? Now for that driving dunk, we're gonna take that to an 86, and that's gonna give us gold limitless takeoff, and at 85, we already have silver posterizer, plus we have silver slithery, and that's a hell of a combination on a 6'11" build with a 7'8" wingspan. Now for the standing dunk, I didn't really want to do too much because I wanted to allocate these attributes properly for the best well-rounded Kevin Garnett build. So for that standing dunk, I just took that to a 70, so we only unlock bronze rise up, but we still will get standard dunk animations. Now for the post control, we're gonna take that post control to a 87, and this is where the versatility in the build, as far as going inside, starts to come to life. Because with that 87 rating, we unlock Hall of Fame back down punisher, Hall of Fame post spin technician, drop stepper, and we get Hall of Fame dream shake. So you're gonna be able to hit hook shots. You're gonna be able to drive for the easy layup. You're gonna be able to slash because you have an 86 drive and dunk. You're gonna get standard dunk animations, and you're gonna be a hell of a post scorer because you have an 87 post control, which is gonna combine with that 85 close shot, and that's gonna give us 22 finishing badge points. Now let's move on to the shooting. Now we already know KG could stretch the floor. He was pretty much one of the earlier prototypes for the stretch 4 in the modern NBA. So we're gonna take that mid-range shot to an 81. And most importantly, that's gonna give us access to Hall of Fame MIDI Magician and Hall of Fame Space Creator. And for the 3-point shot, we're gonna take that just to a 72. Just so we could unlock silver catch and shoot. And if that's not enough for you, keep in mind, when you get into these takeovers, this build does get spot up precision, so you won't have to worry about anything as far as your 3-point shot being too low for your liking, because you do get a +8 rating when you go into your takeover, so that should have you at an 83 point when you get your takeover. And for your free throw shot, we're gonna take that to a 72. Now we should be at 17 shooting badge points. Now let's move on to the playmaking. Alright, for your pass accuracy, we're gonna take that to a 70. Ball handling is gonna be a 70. Speed with ball is gonna be a 67. And that right there should have you at 13 playmaking badge points. Now let's get into the defense. For your interior defense, we're gonna take that to a 80. Perimeter defense is gonna be a 50. Your steal is gonna be a 42. Your block, we're gonna take that to a 88. Offensive rebound is gonna be a 71. And your defensive rebound is gonna be a 94. And that right there should have you at 22 defensive badge points. And within those 22 defensive badge points, most notably, we have silver off-ball pests, gold workhorse, Hall of Fame box out beast, Hall of Fame chase down artist. We got silver post lockdown. Now in a tier 3, we get gold rebound chaser, gold pogo stick, we have silver anchor, and we have silver brick wall. Now before we get into those physicals, let's take a look at the badge count we have on this build so far. So we have 22 finishing, 17 shooting, 13 playmaking, and we have 22 defensive badge points. Now if that's not the big ticket, then what is? Now let's move on to these physicals. Another problem I had with that replica build was the physicals. I think the speed was like a 60, acceleration was a 50, but right now we're gonna do it the right way. We're gonna take that speed to a 76. Acceleration is gonna be a 73. The strength is gonna be a 76. Vertical is gonna be a 75, so we will be getting contact dunks on this build. And the stamina is gonna be a 92. Now let's get into these takeovers. Alright, as you can see, we got sharp take, we got rim take, we got glass take, and we got post take. I'm gonna go with see the future and paint intimidation. So now I'm gonna hit the finish button so I can show y'all that final product. And there you have it, shades of Kevin Garnett. That's all we really care about right now. And this build comes out as an inside the arc scorer. So now we're gonna test the build, get it to 99, so I can show y'all this badge setup, get y'all out of here. Alright, now for the finishing badge setup, we got 22 badge points to work with. So tier 1, we're gonna do silver acrobat, bronze dream shake, gold drop stepper, gold limitless takeoff, gold post spin technician, silver slithery, silver fearless finisher, silver posterizer, and we're gonna make gold fast twitch the core badge. Now for the shooting, we got 17. So we're gonna do tier 1, we're gonna do gold amp, Hall of Fame MIDI Magician, Hall of Fame Space Creator. We could do bronze slippery off ball, gold guard up, and we could make catch and shoot on silver the core badge. And with the extra badge points you have laying around, I would most definitely put those on my shooting, and I would equip a silver corner specialist, And I would even try to put something on Claymore, because to me, honestly, Claymore is a better badge than catch and shoot. That's just my take. Now for the playmaking, we only have 13, so tier 2, I would definitely put on silver break starter, so when you catch those boards, could just throw the quick outlet pass, silver quick first step, and gold vice grip. And again, if you have some extra badge points, you could definitely put them into your playmaking if you rather not put it into your shooting, so you could equip gold unpluckable, because that's going to be a badge that you're really going to need on this type of build. Right now, I don't have enough to do that to show you what I would do, but you know, gold unpluckable would most definitely be on my to-do list with this build. Now, moving on to the defense, we got 22. So tier 1, we're gonna do bronze ankle braces, bronze challenger, bronze off-ball pest. We could do gold workhorse. Tier 2, we're gonna do Hall of Fame box out beast, silver post lockdown. Tier 3, we're gonna make rebound chaser the core badge. And with the rest of that, we're gonna put on silver anchor. All right, y'all, that's it for me, Old Head TV. Be sure to put some pressure on that like, that subscribe button. Drop a comment, let me know what you think of the build, or what builds you might want to see on the channel in the future, and I'll be sure to get to it. Until next time, peace.
Inside. For the tie. And he lays it in. And that may be off the mark. Boston's ball. 6-point game, and it's out of bounds to the Celtics. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Blocked again! And it's out of bounds to the Celtics. Comes up empty, 7 for 15 with that miss. And he jams it in. Here's Dort. Oh, and that one, no question, he powered it down.
So hard not to go for it when you see the chance for an alley-oop.
Yeah, temptation got the best of him there.
Nasty, absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
And I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see it again.